Hello, 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 and welcome back to Spoonie Games and part 8 of Stasis. And it's been a few weeks. I've been ill, I've had computer issues, there's been lots of things, and now I've come back and I can't remember anything I'm doing. Um, so yeah, I've still got a drill. Got off the corpse of Roger. Can't seem to do anything. Destroyed tram. Can't seem to do anything with that. Specimen transport could.
This one was for hydroponics.
Don't do one of those games where you've got
Medical bay. This is it.
Didn't we? We need to get into a container to get to the next level, if I remember right. Because there aren't any other ways to transport stuff. Can we drill our way in?
These don't go well together.
I guess that's a no. What's that for?
Project Seed.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just reading out loud.
Seemed interested in that. Whatever that is. So, how do I open one? Oh, so it's back here. Did I read this before?
Limb regeneration.
I thought it was one of those pads that seemed to be everywhere.
Project Kitchen Knife.
Okay. I was going to say, they normally say everything but the kitchen sink. Or the kitchen sink. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we need to get the pattern from that one. Medical bay. Take a quick picture, because I'm not going to remember that. Squiggles. Right, so you need that. No. Is it flicking too fast? I feel like it's skipping some. Oh, that looks like it. Hey. So just leave it as that. In I go!
This is either brilliant or very, very stupid.
I'm gonna say both.
Yeah.
Quantum devices are not permitted in specimen storage. Quarantine procedures initiated. Quantum storage device reset.
No! My drill!
Okay, let's see what we can see.
It definitely looks like the medical facilities. I think I'm on the right track.
Yeah, you're on the medical bay level 1. Your daughter is 4 decks below you. She is so close, John.
So close.
I can smell her! As well as all the corpses. Place must reek. So yeah. 23rd was the last time. Did it? Oh, what's that, 3 weeks ago? Nothing here.
This is strange. I'm not reading any PDTs in your area. They should remain active. Even on the
Tell me, John, why are you working with this jackal?
Dr. Milan.
Ah, she's been talking about me.
Look, I'm nobody. I just want to find my family.
Without a family, man alone in the world, trembles with the cold.
Unless he's got a jacket.
John, because make no mistake, you are alone.
Milan? Milan?
John, are you there? I'm jamming from the comm system. What did he say?
He knew me. He knew my name. Could he help us?
John, this is happening because of him. He did all of this.
This is all too much for me, dear. I'm just a school teacher.
I can promise you that I want to find your family as much as you do. We're in this together.
Okay, but what about, as I save it again, what looked like floor turrets that came up? Any, like, words on those? And if I walk in front of them, I'm gonna die. The answer would be yes. I clicked on the crate that was above you. Why did you run that way? Can I go? Alright. Okay, got another one.
Never liked sugar cola.
I didn't even know that I was going to do that, but I pushed that, so that's a good thing. Don't. Okay. was like, do we keep pushing it? I mean, we can block one of them. Right, one's down. Is the other out? One way to find out, I suppose. Nope. It was still alive! Right. One down. We go over here. Oh, we can. Always lose where I am in these transitions. Oh, I'm right there. Okay.
Found a body too. He's pretty bloodied up.
More power outages today. Damn it, I thought they had a lid on it. People have been way crankier than usual. One of my boys just broke down today, shaking and scratching like he was suffering from withdrawal or something. I checked with the nurses who examined him, and it seems like there was some sort of drug in his system. He swore blind he wasn't dirty and hadn't been taking anything, but they're already preparing a tribunal for the poor guy. The thing is, I believe him. Everyone has been acting peculiar lately. What's happening to my beautiful ship? This crap is growing up my spine, growing up the spine of this baby like a cancer. I keep mailing Dr. Milan about this, but he hasn't responded to any of my messages. I know he's reading them because I get more of those stooges from hydroponics down to collect samples whenever I send more than a few words his way. I managed to corner his assistant the other day and demanded to know when we'd be getting our share of the rations. She looked at me like she hadn't slept in a week and said, soon. None of us are sleeping properly. I try and greet each day with a smile, but the wretches are getting panicky, if not mutinous. I spend my days breaking up fights instead of maintaining the engines. I was thinking of taking a group down to the engine parts and torching the shit out of the hull, but I'm worried it's too late for that now. No more engineers, no more hope. When you take these things away, you get nothing left. Disconnecting this widget under the main security terminal. I don't think any of those things will hear me. The rest of the survivors are holding up in bulkheads, and nobody will be willing to risk leaving until we have some sort of protection. I pointed out we'd either starve or die anyway, so they voted overwhelmingly for me to try and get help. So I came down here through one of the maintenance access tunnels and programmed the security terminal to mark any individual with their PDT still implanted as hostile. That should at least get the turrets on our side. I'm not sure it'll work, but it's all I could do. Ah, that's why there's none down here. I'm all alone now. Hell, I'm used to it. Never met the right girl and all that. Pretty sure I heard Lotus screaming. You know, they're probably all dead now, but I can't know for sure. I can hear those things peeling panels off the floor and walls like they were paper. But I'll be damned if they find me cowering under the floor like this. Guy Fawkes jumped with a noose around his neck when he was about to be executed. But did you know that? Nope. They were going to half strangling and then rip him to pieces, but he cheated the executioner by breaking his own neck before they could carry out torturing him. I'm gonna do likewise. Got a gun on for my protection. See, only one bullet left. No matter. I'll only need one. Guessing that's the last entry. Yep. Personal data tags for all. For those of you still being able to receive these messages on the intranet, you'll know by now that these creatures are using our PDTs to proceed past security checkpoints. To prevent this, I have decided that each in turn you'll proceed under armed guard to the primary surgery pod where the PDTs will be removed. Once this has been done, we will reprogram security protocols so that they will target any creatures that still possess these tags. Do not answer the door to your quarters unless confirmed by the designated password. Today this word is guys. Situation. This is how it is. The unidentified substance is still spreading. It's fouled up engine ports D through G, and after a brief confab with the drive engineers, I can tell you that it's having a detrimental effect on the efficiency and speed of the engines. The long and short of it is the ship is seriously slowing down. The only thing accelerating is the speed of the fungal growth. The origin is unknown, although we're narrowing it down. This is a crisis situation. Use the hardest stuff you can find to remove it from the fixtures and drive plates without actually endangering the protective casings of the drive cores. Good luck. Good luck. Gun. Done. Oh, is that all I could do? Nothing. Oh, no, that's it. I could look at it, and that's all I could do. Gun!
No, that won't work.
Load it with coke. Oh, I'm out of ideas then. Of it.
These don't go well together.
Give it some coke.
This isn't gonna work.
Give it more gun.
I can't see it working like that.
Well, where's your imagination? No, low ammo. Yes, because it was blown apart. So what am I supposed to do? Plus, can I remove the thing from myself? Drink some Coke.
These don't go well together.
So as soon as I walk over there, I'm dead.
I don't think that'll work.
Just gonna see it. Don't walk in front of it. I can't go back into that room as far as I know. No, alright. Like how you click on the crate and it's there and you wander all of the way around here to stare at it from a distance. We lob a Coke at the door.
I think that would break.
Yeah, that's the idea. Throw the gun.
I think that'll just break it.
Cable it.
Maybe.
No.
No.
Okay. Don't. Oh, what was that? Loose wires there. Because you can't crouch, can you? Like. I'll probably try something silly, like if I move slowly forward with that there, like, will it just... Nope. As a no. But back up here and haven't got any of the items. Maybe pull that and that will short circuit the controls. It seems to be flicking on and off, so is this going to be... get the timing right? Go up that thing. Now run! Right, I like that. Run and...
I hate doors.
One override. Coming up. Shit, John! The security systems in medical are inaccessible. It's like they've been locally reset. I can't access anything.
I'll think of something.
I don't think that'll work.
Gun! Oh, no. Drop the gun. Stop clicking the other mouse button.
Maybe. No. No, that won't work.
Use big gun. Could you have not just done that earlier? Like, when we still had the other turret there, you could have picked that up and fried it.
Warning. This area is off limits to all active PDT users. Please see your supervisor for further instructions.
That makes no sense. All PDTs. That's everyone. They must have changed security settings. Stop anyone from heading down below.
Or coming up.
There's one right there. Great. That utter jerk. I cannot believe that arsehole. What kind of man dumps a girl on their anniversary? Oh, she's in hysterics. I had to swap my shift on account of that prick. Sandy made that easy enough. She's such a good friend to me. We were inseparable at nursing school until she decided to branch off into botany. She seemed suited more to general medical research than patient care. That's fine, I don't mind. I prefer working with people to plants anyway. That new walkway in hydroponics is a bonus too. Some of our boys like to stretch their new limbs among the greenery. Who said that the new departments were of no use? It's a selfish, I know, but damn it, I had so much on my plate. I have to do some serious overtime, and then I'm a grateful turd like Eric means I've got even more to deal with. My poor baby sister, body of a 30-year-old, mind of a 16-year-old girl. Apparently she seems to be... Apparently he says being the pilot of the... whatever the hell that is just too much pressure on a relationship, as is that sweet little co-pilot he recently acquired. I've had it up to here with pilots, and are they ever not chasing tail? Well, tonight should be okay, as I've got Danica coming over with some of the girls and a shipment of champagne. The budget increasing is proving to be a blessing and a curse. We've got more equipment for sure, but no way near enough space for it. If only the Groom Lake was one of those modular types, we might be able to get some extra room. Sandy and I are working our butts off around here. God bless Sandy. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be an alcoholic by now. Danica's still not over her douchebag ex and calls me up crying most nights just to talk about how she misses him. Next time I see him, I'm going to punch his lights out. I worry about Danica. She's depressed, not eating, not sleeping. I might ask Jerica, I'm so bad with names, to book her in for an appointment. She needs a shrink. Work-wise, the regeneration tax are working well or beautifully, but the increased demand for them means we're running short on chemical pots, reagents, and cell growth regeneration fluid is pretty much spent. Speaking of the fluid, it's this new stuff Dr. Milan unit has been using. It's technically the same as the last stuff, but I'm sure the molecular components is different. Apparently it's 4 times as effective. It seems kinda unpredictable. Actually, I've already asked Dr. Harvey to request that we switch back to the old ones, which he has done twice. Why are they ignoring us? Because they want you to get infected with whatever this is. Crazy Hugh brawl in the mess hall today. All of the guys sweating and looking like they're OD'd or something. There's been a spike in violent assaults. I swear it has something to do with the new supplies that have come in. Ever since this new regen fluid, it seems like everything else is slightly off too. I'm sure of it. Diet, medication, general samples, you name it. I spoke to Sandy and she also swears that they've been tampering. The idea that we've been ingesting bad food for months scares the shit out of me. I'm going to get a friend of mine to analyse some of the samples. Until then, I'm locking my door at night. I'm not sure who I can trust. Sandy's been giving me strange looks too. I might actually change the lock. I don't care anymore. I don't care! I have to see Danica. I have to. She's with 2 others near the hangars and I'm stuck here in medical. 2 rifles taken from Balloon and Bird and a laser scalpel. That's all we have to get there. Sandy keeps fighting me on this and making excuses. She starting to take. I can't even talk. She's starting to piss me off. Has the idiot forgotten where we are? That the Groom Lake is now a freaking haunting ground, and my sister is in the middle of it. Don't they care? If they don't come with me, I have to see my sister. I have to know about Danica. I've heard her on the radio a day or so ago, so I know she's alive. She has to be hiding. Danica was always better than me at hide and seek. Back home, and it took hours to find her. Once Mum sent a search party for her, and she'd been hiding at the bottom of the garden, tucked inside a dirt hole there. Dad was planting beets. She was hiding. She has to be. Sandy is causing me problems, and she won't come with me. I guess I have to make her come along whether she wants to or not. Yeah, because that's going to work out. Box. Food. Dear Erica, I was under the misapprehension that you request for perhaps just paranoia, but given the test I performed on the provided samples, well, I have to be honest. It's elections. Oh, it's something unfrightening. I will generally concur with your initial theory that some batches just went bad, but there is clearly much more than spoilage at work. You have to understand that when batches like this are spoilt, they are all spoilt, not just a few. A fungus, for instance, will spread through a sample, and there is astonishing difference between the sample you sent me and some seems to have been cultivated quite for the quantities demonstrate. Do you know the Vascara sample is enhanced with genetically enhanced form of PCP? I know this because I tested the sample on one of our rats. Poor little thing lashed out violently, suffered a seizure and then died. The precise name is DV85, a drug that was popular for enhancing the abilities of so-called remote viewers during the whatever wars. Lab created stuff, all designer, all professional. Most alarming part is that owing to the different genetic strains seen in the 5 samples you sent for analysis, I get the impression that these contaminants were deliberately distributed to both staff and patients. I'm not sure what lunatic would do such a thing, least of all on a long-haul lab ship, but I've already sent a request to my supervisors at the Ministry to examine the matter further. On an informal note, please look after yourself, Erica. You're always my best pupil, and I'm pleased you chose to confide in me. I do apologise, it's taken so long to get back to you. Be careful. Yeah, she's not around anymore, my dude. And with that, I think that comes to the end of another episode. Hopefully it won't be as long for me to do the next one. Now that I'm all back up and everything. Took a while to get things set up. But yeah. Take care everyone. Bye for now.